And so here we are in the most commodified, marketized, commercialized culture in the history of the world, buying and selling, obsession with getting over by any means, focused on the 11th commandment, thou shalt not get caught. Just turn to any business page, scandal after scandal after scandal. Many churches, mosques, synagogues, and temples, scandal after scandal after scandal. The market model has become so ubiquitous and hegemonic that it's hard for us to conceive with our imaginations and empathy an alternative world that is not dictated by oligarchs and plutocrats who disproportionately shape just not only the political lethargy of our government, but in the culture, and especially the culture of our precious young people of all colors. And we're living in a moment of moral and spiritual awakening. The movement for black lives, the ecological movement, the intensification of the anti-homophobic movement, lo and behold, the awakening of slices of the trade union movement. And most importantly, the need for and the increase day by day of an anti-war movement. Because when you talk about nonviolence, you're talking about a critique of militarism. You're talking about a critique of the military-industrial complex. You're talking about a critique. Every $1.54 goes to the military-industrial complex. We don't have a language that permeates the culture to understand that. 26,172 bombs dropped last year by the Nobel Peace Prize winner, president. Oh, we don't like to talk about that. Trump commits his own war crimes and we go ballistic. 12,000 bombs dropped on Syria last year before Trump got into office. Where's our moral consistency? Where's what James Austin called constancy? We've got to be willing to tell the truth, and the condition of truth is always to allow suffering to speak. And we've got to have an unapologetic love, and we know we religious folk have no monopoly on unapologetic love, let alone courage. And I don't even like to talk about courage these days. I like to talk about fortitude, because fortitude is that creative fusion of courage and magnanimity, of greatness of character. A Nazi soldier can be courageous and still be a thug and a gangster because they got a thuggish cause. But fortitude is when you have your courage with spiritual and moral dimensions to it. And that's the tradition that I'm talking about.